Whenever you see me cooking from a recipe, more likely than not, it's from this magazine. Vegan magazine, I absolutely adore it. I've been cooking for years now. Well, years and years and years. I don't know how many years they've been coming out, but at least 5 years, maybe more. Anyway, today we are making this Baghrir Moroccan pancakes. And the reason I'm making them is because they are sort of breakfasty like, right? So let's get started, shall we? So this is just a question of putting all the ingredients in a bowl and let it sort of swell up. And we are using something called semolina flour. Semolina, not flour, semolina, I don't know. They said semolina here, but it's called mannagryn in Swedish. We mostly use it for porridge, I think. Anyway, we'll start by adding 3 deciliters into a nice bowl. Oh, here's a little tip for you. This is an old oil flask, well, bottle. And I save them and scrape off the label. God, my English is good today. Scrape off and then I sort of put things in them. So dry goods, not wet, well, wet as well. But this is sesame seeds and this is sunflower seeds and this is now mannagryn, or as I wrote, annagryn, apparently. But this is sort of, it saves space because it builds upwards instead of all those jars that sort of, they're kind of wide. And oh, this is really dirty. Anyway, so 3 deciliters of mannagryn. And then 1.5 deciliter of flour. That's 1. And that's a half. And now it's time to add a tablespoon of dry yeast, or as we say in Sweden, jäst. In it goes. Yeah, I was taught that you always should do proofing, but according to this recipe, you don't do that. Oh, and you also add baking powder. Good. 2 teaspoons, so if this doesn't rise, nothing will. And then it's 2 pinches of salt. So far everything has been sort of white, right? Wouldn't it be funny if this turned out as green pancake or something? Then you add a teaspoon of vanilla sugar. I don't know if this is something typically Swedish. It's sugar with vanilla in it. I don't know why. Sugar. Oh, starch and aroma. So maybe it's not even vanilla in it. But anyway, so I do it. Then you add 6 of 7 deciliters of water. So, I should just reserve a deciliter of water. That's what I do. Yeah. And then something weird. We're supposed to mix this with a hand mixer. I don't know. Maybe it's because the semolina is kind of grainy. Okay, people, here we go. Okay, then you leave this to proof for an hour. Yeah, I will be mighty hungry in an hour. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an hour. Oh, it's an hour later. And look at that bubbly, frothy loveliness. Yes. So, let's start the cooking, shall we? Oh, look at that. So this is supposed to go into a dry pan. I'm not sure. And I haven't added that deciliter of water, but I don't think it needs it. Or does it? Maybe it does. Okay, so I'm going to add a deciliter of water because I think this might be a little bit too thick. Or not. The thing with these pancakes is that these pancakes are, no, the thing is, that you're not supposed to turn them. They sort of, when they dry out, then they're ready. They will look like this. By the way, I didn't have any jam, so I'm making my own jam. This is berries and sugar, and I will be adding some cornstarch as well. Or do you? Well, I do. I would say this is pretty much dried out, but I daren't because I can see there's a part of it that's not really dried out, but it is getting smoky, and I think this is just the batter was too thick. So here's another batch. Oh yes, much better. Should I try for 2 scoops? Oh my God, I'm really tempting fate here. Yeah, I would say this one is pretty much dried out. What does it look like? Yes. Yes. Oh, almost like that. Okay, on to the next one. And now I get a bigger ladle because I'm getting tired of, ladling. Also, my homemade jam. Tremendously satisfying this is. So here I am out on my lovely balcony. Oh, I forgot the pancakes. Okay, people, here it is. It's awfully pale, but it's supposed to look like that because you don't flip them over, and it can't really brown that way. So what condiment should we start with? Or should we just... No, we're going to have a taste test just as is. I've been cutting through it, and it's almost like cutting bread. Here goes. With the... Oh, look, that's a nice colour. That is good. That is interesting. It's sort of like... It's a mix between... Oh, I guess it's the rising agents. It's a mix between pancake and bread. This is good, but yeah, it needs condiments. We will start with my lovely homemade jam. Oh, it's thick and nice, isn't it? Here we go. That is damn good jam. This is really good. I will be making these pancakes again. Only problem is you have to have the time. Thank you for watching and for liking, commenting, subscribing and following. It really helps, and something to do with the internet and the algorithm, I think. So thank you so